Greetings all, welcome to Knife, Fork, and Spoon. Today I am going to be teaching you how I make my meatless Doritos Crunch Wrap Supreme. When I'm in the kitchen, I try to be as organized as possible, so I started out by cutting all of my toppings and ingredients I plan to cook. I de-seeded 3 firm Roma tomatoes and diced them. I want to emphasize the firmness of the tomatoes that I selected and also the fact that I de-seeded them. Because when you go to bite into your crunch wrap, you don't want it to be mushy. You want firmness. You definitely don't want drips or anything to be runny. Next, I chopped up a few leaves of romaine lettuce. You're free to use whatever lettuce you prefer. For me, romaine lettuce tends to hold its bite, and it's generally my first choice for any recipe I'm making that calls for lettuce. Next, I diced my onion, a half an onion to be precise. This recipe really doesn't call for more than that. I'm not quite sure what my gripe is with bell peppers. I'm really just not that keen to it. They taste a bit bitter to me, especially when they're cooked. But nonetheless, I decided to stay as true to the recipe as possible, so I ended up using a little less than a half. Now, although I tried to stay as true to the original flavor profile as possible, there is one ingredient that I could not resist, and that is cilantro. I'm honestly surprised it isn't one of the original ingredients because tacos and the freshness of cilantro go together perfectly, in my opinion. Now that we have all of our vegetables and toppings prepped, we are ready to begin cooking our plant-based ground beef. I've added a generous amount of olive oil, keeping in mind that plant-based meats have very little fat content, so we have to create that moisture you'll normally get from your ground beefs, your ground turkeys, etc. I've added the diced half onion and now the minced garlic and diced bell peppers. Once the onions are translucent and bell pepper tender, add your plant-based beef. I'm using my usual go-to from Gardein. I allow the meat to sear for about 3 to 5 minutes before adding the vegetable better than bouillon and taco mix. If you are salt conscious, you can skip the better than bouillon because you'll be adding the queso and the cheese, and of course the taco mix is in there. I added a tablespoon of tomato paste and a couple of splashes of water. I turned the heat to low and allow the ingredients to marry for approximately 10 minutes. I also added that finely chopped cilantro, and after 10 minutes of simmer, this is what it looks like. We are ready to build our crunch wrap, starting with the largest flour tortilla I could find, a layer of plant-based ground beef, queso, tostada, sour cream, Mexican cheese blend, nacho Doritos, lettuce, and tomatoes. If you have overpacked your crunch wrap, there is no need to fret. Simply take another tortilla, a small bowl, and cut or punch a circle out. Place that circle in the center of the wrap and fold your edges over. I place my wrap in a medium to low temperature skillet with a splash of olive oil. This is the final step, and it's simply just to seal and brown your wrap for approximately 2 minutes on each side. If you made it this far into my video, thank you so much for tuning in. I encourage you to like, comment, subscribe, and press that notification button so you know when I upload more content. Before I close out this video, I would like to note that I am not the individual who believes in New Year's resolutions because it implies that there is an end. Instead, I have incorporated lifelong commitments, one of which includes surrounding myself in peaceful environments. This means lighting a beautiful candle and enjoying a peaceful space. So, having said that, I wish all a very prosperous, purposeful, and peaceful New Year.